Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I am Robert Storms. If you're finding me for the very first time, please be sure to go ahead and click that like and subscribe button. Also, in the description and pinned comment below is a link to our Discord. So please click the link, join the Storm Nation Discord, and become part of the community that we're trying to build over there. So I wasn't really plan on doing a video this morning, actually. I was actually going to take the day off. But I wanted to talk about a little bit of an update on the George Floyd thing, which I don't know why I'm even bothering at this point, because apparently YouTube doesn't like me speaking about the truth because they demonetized my other George Floyd video. But it doesn't matter. I don't care if it gets demonetized. I'm not really doing this for the money anyway. This is just me giving out my point of view on what's going on. So, since that video, the officer that was on his neck actually was arrested for, I believe, third degree murder, or was it charged with third degree murder and 2 degrees, or I don't know how, but 3 counts of murder, or 2 counts of manslaughter, or however that's phrased. I'm not too sure, but I know he got charged with manslaughter and murder. So that happened. The other 3 cops that were involved at this time, of my knowledge, nothing has happened to them yet. Me personally, if you want me to give my honest opinion, all 4 of them. All 4 of them. Like I said, the guy on the neck, definitely charged for murder and manslaughter. The other 3, accessory to murder and manslaughter, in my opinion. Now, since then, a lot of different things has happened. Like I said, the officer did get arrested. Whether or not he's going to get off scot-free, we don't know. I mean, there's a good possibility. Another thing that happened was they did the autopsy on George Floyd. And this is the part that kind of I feel shady about. They said he didn't die of being choked to death. He died because he had heart disease and his heart gave out. So right there, the first thing that happened when I heard that was, well, this is some BS crap. They literally just did this, or I feel like this is coming out to try to help the cop get off what he did. Oh no, he wasn't choked to death. He died of heart disease. I'm like, oh my God, are you serious? So the guy on his neck for 10 minutes didn't contribute to him, dying at all. He died from heart disease. So I have a feeling that is the government, that's their evidence of proving this cop's innocent whenever this does go to court or trial. So I think that's a bunch of bullshit, to be honest with you. And now we get into the rioting. Well, before I get to the rioting, let me talk more about this heart disease. Okay, first of all, let's say it is true. Let's say it was the heart disease that eventually caused George Floyd to die. Okay, let's say the heart disease is what killed him, not the douchebag cop on his neck. Even if that is true, which I'm still very dubious about, even if that is true, the cop on his neck suffocating him is what activated the heart disease to kill George Floyd. So even if you look at it from that point of view, the cop still murdered George Floyd. It might not have been suffocation, but by him choking the life out of George Floyd, it activated his heart disease, which then killed George Floyd. So no matter how you try to spin it, the douchebag cop murdered George Floyd. And then the other cops were all contribute to that, so I still say accessory to murder. So with that out of the way, then we get to the rioting. I can understand being upset, frustrated, and rioting, and doing some kind of stand saying, look, enough is enough, there's time for a change, I can understand that 100%, but I don't understand, why are you hitting targets? Stealing big screen TVs and shit, what? I don't understand. What's your statement there? You killed this innocent man? I need to go steal a 72-inch flat screen? I don't understand. Here where I live in Florida, they were rioting here. Okay? Again, I can understand. If you want to go protest by a local police station or sheriff's station, I understand, as long as you do it peacefully. No. They burned down Busch Gardens. What the fuck does Busch Gardens have to do with anything? Especially something that happened in Minnesota. What does Busch Gardens... they were talking about, protesting Galaxy's Edge. Look, I'm all for protesting Galaxy's Edge, but not for that. I mean, there's 100 other reasons why we should protest Galaxy's Edge. But, what... Can someone please tell me? Again, I understand the frustration. I am with you guys. Enough is enough. I am with you guys. We need to do something. These motherfuckers need to stop. These motherfuckers need to go to prison. I am with you 100%. Protest, protest, protest. But burning down a Busch Gardens and burning down and destroying a Target so you can... To me, I feel like you have... And this is where things get slippery. You have a group of people who actually feel like they're fighting for a cause. And then you have another group of people that are just using this as a cover-up so they can go steal some shit and cause chaos. I was watching TV, innocent cars driving by, and people are just smashing out the windows of these cars trying to drag people out. What does these people have? What statement does that have to do with anything? You know? Instead of everybody going to all the police stations around the country and kneeling down and refusing to move. No, we're going to rob Target. We're going to go ahead and destroy Busch Gardens. We're going to destroy and bash innocent people's cars and drag them out on the freeway as they go by. Because, yes, those innocent people had everything to do with what happened. This is where protesting is a slippery slope. You have people that honestly should protest, and I'm all for protest. Don't get me wrong. For the love of God, guys, I'm all for protest if it's done the right way. Like if someone say, hey, Rob, we're going to go down to the sheriff's department and we're just going to kneel to prove a statement that we're not going to stand for this. I'm like, all right, cool. But if you say, hey, Rob, we're going to go to Busch Gardens and burn it down. Why? Why? I don't know. So that's my kind of thoughts on it. And again, I just kind of wanted to give an update on it. I still stand by the cop needs to go to prison for a very, very long time, if not life. You know, it is not right. I don't believe the heart disease bullshit. And even if the heart disease bullshit was real, it was all because of what George Floyd wasn't able to breathe because the guy choked the shit out of him. And then the other three definitely need to go for accessory. But anyway, guys, that's my thoughts on it. I want to know what you guys think. Be sure to leave your comments in the comment box below. Hit that like button, subscribe, join the Discord. And I know, guys, really real topics, you know? Real topics. But hey, that's real talk. I honestly want to know what you guys think about everything I just said. Be sure to leave your comments below. If there has been any new updates that I haven't seen, go ahead and let me know in the comments. So anyway, guys, until next time, I'm Robert Storms, and that's my opinion.